What happens when love moves into luxury and reality moves in with it? Where Love Lives is not just another Nollywood romantic comedy. It is a sharp, relatable, and sometimes uncomfortable mirror held up to modern marriages, social status, and the quiet pressure that tests marriage behind closed doors. Produced by and starring Bimbo Ademoye, this film takes a simple premise, a young couple upgrading their lifestyles, and turns it into a layered story about identity, pride, loyalty, and what truly sustains a marriage when appearances begin to crack. This is Where Love Lives, and here is my full review. At its core, the film tells a story of Demilade and Ekene, a married couple celebrating their second wedding anniversary. To mark the occasion, Ekene surprises his wife with what many would consider as the ultimate symbol of success, a move into a high-end Lagos estate. What should be a joyful milestone quickly becomes a stress test for their marriage. The story and the plot analysis. The dream upgrade. The movie opens with warmth and humor, establishing Demilade and Ekene as a couple deeply in love. Their banter feels natural, their affection genuine. This foundation is important because it gives emotional weight to the challenge that follows. The move into the estate represents aspiration, the desire to arrive socially. But the film is quick to show that new environments comes with unspoken rules, estate life and social welfare. Once inside the estate, Demilade encounters a clique of elite women, led by Queen, a character who embodied entitlement, classism, and silent intimidation. Here is the full excels in its social commentary. The passive-aggressive greetings, the subtle mockery masked as politeness, the exception to fit in or to sideline. Damilade's refusal to shrink herself becomes her strength and her problem. The tension between her and Queen drives much of the film's humor and affection. Marriage under pressure. Beyond estate drama, Where Love Lives explores marital pressure, especially constant questions about children, financial expectation, family interference. Ekene's financial struggle reveals later shifts the power dynamic in the marriage. Suddenly, love is no longer being tested by neighbors, but by survivor, pride, and honesty. The film asks a difficult question. Will love remain when comfort disappears? Friendship, misunderstanding, and temptation. Damilade's friendship with Gregory, a jogging companion, adds another layer. The relationship itself is mostly innocent, but perception becomes the issue. This subplot reflects how marriage is often threatened not by betrayal, but by misunderstanding, insecurity, and external judgment, power, leadership, and self-worth. One of the most symbolic acts of this film is Demilade's decision to contest for Estates Association president, directly changing Queen. This is not just about leadership, it's about reclaiming confidence, proving worth beyond wealth, redefining respect. The estate election becomes a metaphor for Demilade's internal growth. In performance, this is one of Bimbo Ademoye's most balanced performances. She blends comedy, vulnerability, confidence, and emotional depth without overdoing any of it. Her character feels real, flawed, but resilient. Uzor delivered a grounded performance, portraying a man caught between love, responsibility, and pride. His chemistry with Bimbo Ademoye feels authentic, making the marital status believable. The supporting cast, especially the estate women, effectively represented social archetypes common in urban Nigeria setting. Queen in particular is written and performed in a way that makes her both irritating, fascinating. Where Love Lives is about love versus lifestyle, classism and social validation, marriage beyond romance, authenticity in inspiration space. The film's strongest message is simple but powerful. Love does not live in estates, title, or bank balance. It lives in commitment, humility, and truth. The cinematography is clean and fitting for estate setting. Sound and dialogue, natural and conversational. Runtime, slightly long. Pacing could have been tighter in the middle. Overall execution, strong for a YouTube first production. Where Love Lives succeeds because it is relatable. It speaks to young couples, dreamers, and anyone navigating love in a society obsessed with appearance. It may not be perfect, but it is honest, entertaining, and emotional grounded. I'm giving this film a rating of 9 over 10. So the real question is this: if everything you had disappeared tomorrow, your house, your status, your comfort, would love still live there? That is the question Where Love Lives leaves us with. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for amazing reviews like this. Also remember to tell me your thoughts about this movie in the comment section. Did this movie speak to you, or did it miss the mark? Until the next story, this is Sin Cypher, where we don't just watch movies, we understand them. Thank you.